Welcome to today's webinar. My name is Cara Kurtz, and I am Business Development Coordinator here at ASTA, and I will be the organizer for today's presentation. We are happy to welcome today's presenter, Ms. Gwen Mamuela. She is the Director of Business Development at Carnival Cruise Line. Before we get started, I'd like to point out a few important features on your screen that will allow you to interact with us via the web today. Gwen, I do apologize. It sounds like we're starting to pick up some interference. So if we could go ahead and mute you for just one moment.
Sure.
So before we get started, I'd like to point out a few important features on your screen that will allow you to interact with us via the web today. We'll be answering your questions at the end of this presentation. To ask a question, you'll be using your GoToWebinar pane. Near the bottom of this pane, there's an area that says questions. If you click the arrow next to where it says questions, it will open up a window pane, and this is what you'll be using to communicate with me today. If you're having trouble hearing the presentation, please make sure that your speakers are turned completely on. And if that does not rectify the situation, please try hanging up and dialing back in again. You can send me any technical issues via the questions pane, and I will try my best to answer them. Please note that all audience members are muted. We certainly want to hear from all of you, but with so many people on the call today, the background noise would be prohibitive, and we want to ensure that everyone can hear this entire presentation. Remember, one of today's lucky webinar attendees will be winning a Carnival logo red and white canvas bag along with a Starbucks gift card courtesy of Carnival Cruise Lines today. We will announce this winner live after the question and answer session. Finally, please note that this webinar is being recorded and will be available for your on-demand viewing at asta.org by early next week. Now, without further ado, it is my pleasure to welcome Gwen.
All right. Well, thank you so much, Cara. I truly appreciate it. Hello, ASTA members. It's such a pleasure to be here. And today we are going to give you a Carnival update and talk about some exciting new ship plans. And this will include topics: why Carnival, new ships, private islands, and a quick review of GoCLcom. And again, I'm your Carnival host, Gwen Mamuela, Director of Business Development for the Carnival Independent Agent Team. So let me just get started and share with you something that I'd really like to introduce to all of our partners. This is the back of our Carnival brochure. And right in the middle, you see what makes a great vacation a great travel agent. That's on the back of our brochure. And then here is a letter on the inside front cover of our brochure. And this is a picture of our president, Christine Duffy. Just to give you a little bit of history, Christine joined Carnival Cruise Lines in February 2014. She started her career as a travel agent at Merritt's Corporation, worked her way up to president. Then she moved on to president of CLIA, and then joined Carnival as president. She has spent her entire career working with travel partners. And this is a letter welcoming all of the clients on board Carnival on the inside front cover of the brochure. But I want to draw your attention to the second to the last paragraph, where it begins, our terrific shipboard teams, and I've made it large. Renowned for providing exceptional and personalized service, can't wait to welcome you aboard. In the meantime, your trusted travel professional is working to match you to the right Carnival vacation. Travel agents are extremely knowledgeable guides and an invaluable resource. Thank you for choosing a travel agent to plan your Carnival Cruise Line vacation. I think that's really important to share with you so that you can share that with your clients as well. Carnival is committed to working with our travel partners. And so here are a couple of very important things to note about Carnival Cruise Line. First and foremost, we're the largest, most popular cruise line. In 2018, we sailed with 5.7 million guests. We have a fleet of 26 ships with sailings from 2 to 14 days, or 24 days, I'm sorry. And those sailings also include something very unique to Carnival called journeys, and these are longer, very different voyages, and they're perfect for experienced, mature clients, and they sell out. They're really popular. Carnival is a contemporary mass market product. We carry clients and our guests are energetic, they're social, glass half full, open to new experiences. They really like to participate. Our guests are very multi-generational, very young, very old, and everything in between. The rich, the poor, people who vacation very frequently to those who only vacation, once every couple of years. We carry all walks of life. We also carry the most seniors than any other cruise line. Also more families than any other cruise line. And we're also known as America's Cruise Line. As seen here in this picture, we have more North American departure ports than any other cruise line. And we continue to offer the best value and quality for your client's vacation dollar. And Carnival is the flagship for Carnival Corp. Carnival Corp represents 10 brands. As you see in this picture at the bottom, the more well-known brands such as Carnival, Costa, Princess, Holland America, Cunard, Seabourn. This Carnival Corp represents 50% of the worldwide cruise market. That is really extensive. And we have all different types of brands. It's almost like different hotel brands, Carnival being Marriott, all the way up to the Ritz-Carlton. We've got something for everybody. Carnival continues to be award-winning. We are continuing to earn great awards, and I'll share those with you in just a moment. And something that I'm really proud of, Carnival has invested and is continuing to invest over $200 billion in our fleet enhancements. Now, we have 26 ships, and some of those ships have been sailing for a number of years. Some of those billions of dollars have gone into our existing fleet to enhance and to make the experience very similar on board all of our ships. That's $200 billion. If you compare that to some others, maybe $400 million for their entire fleet. And another is just beginning to enhance their existing fleet. We're really committed to making the Carnival product the best it can be for our client, our guests, and your clients. Carnival continues to be the only cruise line to offer a great vacation guarantee. We are so confident your clients are going to enjoy their vacation. We guarantee it. If within the first 24 hours they feel that they're seasick, they don't like the experience, they're claustrophobic, whatever the reason, even if they don't like who they're cruising with, within the first 24 hours of setting sail, they go to guest services. We will fly them home. We'll pay to fly them home or back to the home port and refund their cruise. And there's more information in GoCCL to describe the Great Vacation Guarantee. All of this makes Carnival perfect for the first-time cruisers. And basically, we are just more fun. That is who we are. That's who we embody, is fun. And I promised to talk with you about some of the awards and accolades. For example, the 2019 USA Today 10 Best Reader's Choice Awards, second year in a row, Best Ocean Cruise Line, Best Cruise Line for Families, The Breeze, Best Mid-Size Ship, The Sunshine. Travel Weekly, we have been nominated the Best Domestic Cruise Line third consecutive year, as well as Best Cruise Line for Families. Reader's Digest 2018, Most Trusted Brands in America. Carnival Cruise Line was voted for the fourth consecutive year by Reader's Digest readers. 2018 Cruise Critics Cruiser's Choice Awards, Best for Families, The Breeze, Best Shore Excursions. And then 2018 Porthole Cruise Editor Chief Awards, Best Lido Eats. And again, the USA Today, that was the second year in a row, 2018. Cruise Report Editor's Choice, Most Fun Cruise, Best Lounge Entertainment, and again, Travel Weekly. These are just a sampling of some of the awards that we have earned, and we're really proud of them. So your business, you are interested, you've been around for a while, you want to grow your business and continue to fill your pipeline. ASTA members, you're knowledgeable, you know the industry, you know the business, you have the business acumen, you're well traveled, You have a really well-developed business. You've had these clients for years, and you've continued to grow these clients into becoming better cruisers, introducing them to new products. So how does Carnival fit into this? Is you want to continue to fill your pipeline so that you can continue to grow your business. And Carnival is the perfect fit to do that. So for example, if you would say to one of your clients who might be a mature audience, suggest to them that they book a family cruise. It could be a group, maybe 10 cabins or 5 or 15, depending on the size of their family, their children and grandchildren. That introduces young couples, families, and friends who may never have cruised. And again, we're very multi-generational. So the whole idea of filling and working to fill your pipeline is if you work to expand your business just in, bringing young couples and young people into your business, continuing to do that, introduce them to cruising. And then as they grow and they have children, their children are introduced to cruising. And then as they become older, and then they are kind of like what we call boomers now, empty nesters, where they can travel, and you can then introduce them to more expansive types of vacations. In the meantime, you continue to develop their children who have cruised, and that just continues. And when young couples cruise, they take their families and friends, and again, it's multi-generational. So it's a great opportunity Carnival offers to fill your pipeline and continue to grow your business. So now we'll transition and kind of talk about some of the exciting new news. The Mardi Gras. We're entering a new era. Carnival has been in the business for 47 years, and our first ship was introduced by Ted Arison, the founder, and it was called the Mardi Gras. It was a slightly used ship, and they set sail. And as many of you are probably aware, we had some very humble beginnings. The Mardi Gras got stranded on a sandbar and nothing else to do, so they introduced a drink called Mardi Gras on the rocks, and that's how the fun began 47 years ago. So we thought, we're bringing a brand new type of ship out, and what better way to honor our humble beginnings? Here are some facts about the Carnival it's actually the Mardi Gras. The shipyard is in Finland, and the gross tonnage is 181,000. The length is 1130. The total guests is 2641, and that includes 82 accessible staterooms. Full occupancy is 6630. That means all the triples and quads are completely full. Normal occupancy based on 2 per cabin is 5282. And the Mardi Gras will have 20 decks. And we're calling this the XL class. It's the newest class of ship for Carnival. We'll introduce a second XL class ship to debut in 2022. The Mardi Gras will enter in 2020. So what's new about the Mardi Gras, this new XL ship? This will be the first North American-based ship powered by liquefied natural gas, LNG. We continue to strive and work very hard to be good stewards to our environment in the ocean, and this is the next step toward that. We're the first ship in the Carnival fleet to introduce themed zones, and I'll share with you what those are in just a moment. We're also introducing the first ever roller coaster at sea called the Bolt, the ultimate sea coaster. Expanding and providing new waterworks area, as well as an expanded sports square. And let me just share with you, I was just on board the Horizon, and these areas are not just for kids, they're for kids of all ages. So let me share with you just some of the different distinct areas, the theme zones that the Mardi Gras, I keep wanting to call it Carnival Mardi Gras, it is just the Mardi Gras. Some of the distinct zones that are introduced. We have Grand Central, French Quarter, Summer Landing, La Piazza, Lido, and the Ultimate Playground. So Grand Central, it's going to be a spectacular 3-deck floor-to-ceiling windows with a bar providing sweeping ocean vistas. And it'll just be steps away from the Java Blue Cafe, Piano Bar 88, Bonsai Teppanyaki, as well as Bonsai Sushi. So it provides just a wide variety of different things. And as you see in the picture in the atrium, there are the floor-to-ceiling windows. What a great expansive view. We've got the French Quarter, another themed, which is themed after the Big Easy, New Orleans culture. It'll be home to eateries, new cool bars and lounges. And this zone is linked via a 2-deck high promenade leading to a traditional New Orleans jazz club. There's going to be more details coming soon, but just to share with you. We've got the Summer Landing. This is going to be an expanded area of Guy's Pig and Anchor Smokehouse Brew House, along with the Parched Pig craft beers that are brewed right on board. We have 4 different craft beers brewed. And then we'll also have outdoor summer-inspired fun where there will be a pool and whirlpools, a new bar, a lunch counter for the Smokehouse Brewhouse. So this, as you see, these are pictures of Guy's Pig and Anchor, Guy Fieri. As you may or may not be aware, we have Guy's Burger Joint on all of our ships where we serve bigger burgers that are included in the price. The burgers and fries are just wonderful. And then below you see pictures of the outdoor pool area. Another one of the features is La Piazza. And guests are transported to Italy with authentic cuisine from our family-style, very casual Cucina del Capitano area, as well as the 24-hour Pizzeria del Capitano, and introducing a new Mediterranean-themed seafood restaurant. Roaming musicians will entertain as guests savor their cappuccino and classic Italian cocktails. So it's just giving you a feel for what some of the spaces are going to look like. And some of these spaces are already on board our Carnival ships. Here is Lido. This is the whole outdoor area. It's going to be featuring areas like Guy's Burger Joint, Seafood Shack, Blue Iguana Cantina, as well as introducing new concepts which will be announced soon. So you see the Lido dining areas and then the outdoor pool area. And of course, we've got the ultimate playground. Very spacious, family-friendly, sun in the fun play area. Again, for children of all ages. We'll have the largest, most elaborate carnival waterworks, which is really fun. Expanded sports square, as you see, like a basketball, volleyball, soccer, and then, of course, Bolt, the ultimate sea coaster, as well as our ropes course and so much more. This is just a great outdoor area. And some of the other spaces, the Alchemy Bar, which is on board all of our other ships and is very popular. The Alchemy Bar is a bar area. It's apothecary style. The bartenders are dressed in lab coats, and they want to prescribe the perfect cocktail to remedy whatever you may be experiencing. It's just a lot of fun. They use fresh herbs, and it is a great area. We've got Fahrenheit 555 Steakhouse, and it's kind of like a marriage between Ruth Chris Steakhouse and Mortimer Experience. Absolutely phenomenal. At $38 a person, it is just a wonderful experience. And the Esplanade is an area of walking from one space to another. Some of the other spaces are Limelight Lounge, as well as the casino. The Limelight Lounge, of course, is where a lot of entertainment occurs. And then other spaces. We introduced the Havana Bar, as well as the Havana Pool area and Havana Cabana staterooms on our Vista class ships. And we're continuing the Havana Bar during the day. They serve light snacks. At night, this just becomes a Cuban Latin club. Really fun, very entertaining. The Havana Cabana suites, these areas have their own cabanas, outdoor cabanas, as well as exclusive access to the Havana Pool area the entire day until 7 p.m. That's exclusively theirs. And then something else that we're really proud of is the Cloud9 Spa. Below here is the reception area. And then here's the thalassotherapy pool and then heated lounges. And then we'll take you into the staterooms. Now, a continuation of this Cloud9 Spa, we have deluxe Vista suites as well as balcony suites and other staterooms, where these spa staterooms offer exclusive spa amenities throughout the entire week, unlimited. And these are pictures of the Vista suite, the spa, the Cloud9 Spa. Some of our other staterooms, the deluxe Vista suite, there's the bedroom, then there's the living room with the balcony and a living room entrance. Those are the top 3 pictures. And then below we've got the premium balcony suite, which is absolutely gorgeous. So these are just some of the innovations and changes that we're making. The itineraries for the new Mardi Gras, she'll start with a 9-day maiden voyage going from Copenhagen to Southampton, August 31st through September 9th of 2020. She'll stop in Germany, Sweden, Norway, the Netherlands, Belgium, and France. Then she'll do a 14-day transatlantic crossing from Southampton to New York, September 9th through the 23rd in 2020, with stops in the Canary Islands, Spain, and Portugal. Then she'll do a 6-day round trip, New York, Portland to Maine, and St. John, New Brunswick, September 24th to the 30th. And then she'll do a 15-day Carnival Journeys voyage, departing New York on the 30th and arriving Port Canaveral on October 15, 2020, visiting Amber Cove, San Juan, St. Thomas, St. Martin, St. Kitts, Aruba, Curacao, Grand Turk. As I mentioned, the Carnival Journey voyages are really just very popular and very well-traveled clients, whether they've ever cruised or mature clients, they love the journeys. And then the Mardi Gras, she'll sail her year-round itineraries departing from the Port Canaveral, and she'll start with an 8-day Caribbean cruise, October 16, 2020. She'll sail to Grand Turk, Amber Cove, San Juan, and St. Thomas. And then she'll kick off her 7-day program starting in October with 2 different 3-port, 7-day alternating weekly itineraries, Eastern and Western. The Eastern visiting San Juan, Amber Cove, and Grand Turk, and the Western Costa Maya, Mahogany Bay, and Isla Roatan. Moving to another brand new ship, the Carnival Panorama. This is the 3rd of the Vista class. We started with the Carnival Vista in 2016, the Carnival Horizon in 2018, and the Carnival Panorama will be sailing from her new home port in December from Long Beach in 2019. And the Carnival Panorama, she will do a 3-day Ensenada from LA. And while we're here, I just want to make mention that we have plans. I don't know if they've actually begun it, but we are going to invest a lot of money into the port area. So it's a really great stop, a lot of great things to do right there in Ensenada. So more news will be coming about that. And then the Carnival Panorama will then embark upon her 7-day Mexican Riviera to Cabo San Lucas, Mazatlan, and Puerto Vallarta. And that starts December 14 of 2019. And then continuing our West Coast expansion, we have really expanded a lot of our North American ports, as I showed you. The Carnival Miracle will offer diverse series of 4 to 15-day voyages to Alaska, Hawaii, and Mexico, starting from San Diego and San Francisco in 2019 and 2020. The San Diego sailings will go from December 2019 through February of 2020, and then October of 2020 to February of 2021, doing a variety of voyages, shorter and longer journeys and shorter voyages. As well, we're going to add San Francisco sailings from March of 2020 through September of 2020. And you may kind of see a pattern here that we're doing these seasonal sailings. And I'm not an expert. I'm not there at headquarters, but I'm guessing that this is going to continue, our West Coast expansion. The Carnival Sunrise. Earlier, I talked about the $200 billion Carnival has invested in the fleet. The Carnival Sunrise is formerly known as the Carnival Triumph, and she is going to be entering in a 2-month, here in February, $200 million dry dock. And so much so, such a great change that when the Triumph enters, she will come out 2 months later and she'll be renamed the Carnival Sunrise. And she'll re-enter the service with 5 to 7 day voyages from Norfolk, Virginia, and then a summer schedule of 4 to 14 day departures from New York. So you see there's so much variety. Brand new ship after the $200 million renovation. And then she will move to her new home port in Fort Lauderdale in October of 2019. Some of the many aspects of the Carnival Sunrise will include a lot of the things that are on board many of the ships currently: Java Blue, the Steakhouse 555, Bonsai. There's just so many things that are included. And it's going to be just a spectacular opportunity for clients to try something new. And in addition to that, we're introducing the brand new Carnival Radiance. And that is the Carnival Victory is going to transform into the Carnival Radiance, just as the Triumph did into the Sunrise. And she will come out of dry dock in 2020 after a 2-month, $200 million transformation. And again, including a lot of these great aspects. The Carnival Radiance's inaugural season for 2020, she'll do 9 to 13 day European voyages from Barcelona. April 29th, 2020, a 10-day Mediterranean sailing from Barcelona. And then June 11th through 24th, she'll do 2020 13-day transatlantic crossing from Barcelona to New York. So she'll have about 2 months of sailing from Barcelona. Then she'll spend her summer season in New York and Norfolk doing 4 to 9 day sailings to Cuba, the Caribbean, Canada, New England. And then she will sail down to her new home port and sail the Caribbean and Cuba from Port Canaveral, sailing 6 and 8 days. We offer a continuous new variety as well as enhanced updates in our ships, something that is really exciting for your clients. Okay, so let me move on and just talk quickly about our private islands. Some of these I mentioned in the itineraries, and being part of Carnival Corp has benefited all 10 of the Carnival Corp brands, because these are private island experiences. We've got Amber Cove in the Dominican Republic. We've got Grand Turk, Turks and Caicos, Half Moon Cay in the Bahamas, Mahogany Bay, Isla Roatan, and Princess Keys in Bahamas. These are 5 private island experiences. And we're really excited to announce that we have just begun a brand new island private island experience in the Grand Bahama Island. It's going to feature over a mile of beach area and pretty much a lot of everything that all of our private island experiences include, such as dining, shopping, white sandy beaches, resort-style pools with chase lounges, cabanas that are for rent, water and beach activities, plus shore excursions. So all 6 of these private island experiences will allow your clients either just to make it a beach and pool day, or they can do shore excursions or make it a combination of both. But this, once again, is what makes Carnival so unique. So here is GoCCL.com, and I just kind of want to give you a feel. There's a lot of information that I've shared with you, and there's no way, I can't even keep up with our ship shuffle. So this is GoCCL, and you see at the top tabs, you see bookings, ships and sailings, and so on. Each of these contains a lot of information. And then if you look down further, you'll see popular links. There's price protection. Right below travel documentation is Knowledge Center. You can't see it, but anything you want to know and share with your clients is here. So all of this is on the home page. If you continue to scroll down, you'll see a whole lot more. But I'll just share with you some of the information in the top tabs. Now here are the tabs under the booking. You can create your booking, manage. There's rates and promotions. There's the VIFP club you can look up. That's the very important fun program for our clients, a loyalty program. And then also just to note, under rates and promotions, we have interline rates that are greatly reduced travel advisor rates. So just be sure, if you haven't tried Carnival and you want to give it a try, go under rates and promotions. The interline rates will be there. The second top tab is ships and sailings. Now here you see each of the ships listed. If you click on, for example, the Mardi Gras, you can click on the itinerary, you can see the deck plan, you can see the fact sheet, all of the public rooms, every bit of information that you need and want to learn about all of the ships. And then over under that little box in the far right, you'll see View All Ships. You can also click there. And when you do that, you can actually access even more information quickly at your fingertips. The next top tab is Marketing Tools. This is basically our marketing and collateral library. We've got destination flyers, general flyers, onboard flyers, program flyers. I introduced to you the Great Vacation Guarantee. That's where the program flyers are. There's electronic brochures, new trade ads. We are featuring some ads that kind of really feature the importance of our travel partners that you can then utilize either in your social media or even print and display in your office if you'd like. The next top tab is Booked Clients. This is where you can take payment and additional links for your clients, such as the fun shops, organizer access so that if you need to help with shore excursions and so on. Before you board, cheers, shore excursions, Great Vacation Guarantee. The next top tab, Training and Events. All of the different trainings as well as event types of things if you want to continue your learning. The next top tab is Agent Programs. There's the list of what Adolfo Perez is working to provide our travel partners. The second I really want to bring out to your attention is Be the Hero program. It is an upgrade program, an awesome opportunity for you to sign up any of your Carnival guests that you have booked. If there are any upgrade opportunities, you'll receive an email telling you that you can share with your clients the opportunity to upgrade, and it gives you the dollar amount, so do read more about that. And then the insider picks, every so often we have 7 or 8 different things. These are great to post on social media, insiders picks. And then we have in the final tab, Agent Rewards Program. So there's a lot of information in GoCCL, and I realize that this is a quick overview, but I just wanted to share with you there are resources and tools. Now, I am part of the Carnival Independent Agent team, and we're here to help you fill your pipeline. Our team, we send out a monthly e-newsletter. We also conduct webinars, just as this, but we also have our own webinars, such as Choose Fun webinar for agents that are new to Carnival or really want to refresh your knowledge. We have recorded webinars housed in our YouTube channel. You can sign up for local trainings. We do trainings every month in different cities, Carnival Conversations, we have ship tours, we've got things going on. All of this is in our newsletter. And for example, we offer a business plan template, which is in our Facebook page. So here is the Carnival Independent Agent Team email address. You can follow us on Twitter, Instagram. There's our Facebook page. And then youtube.com, the Carnival Independent Agent Team. So we've got so many resources. If you want to continue to grow your business, we are here to help you. So if you are interested in participating, send an email to ciateam@carnival.com. That's right there in the middle. And just say newsletter, and we'll be glad to get you started. We truly hope that you want to learn more about Carnival to fill your pipeline and grow your business. We appreciate the opportunity to work with you at ASTA. We love you. Carnival loves travel agents. And with that, Cara, I shall turn it over.
Thank you so much, Gwen, for such an informative webinar. It looks like we do have some questions. So our very first question might be a little bit difficult for you to answer, but I am going to ask it anyway, just in case there is a reason. But one of our advisors is wondering, why call it just the Mardi Gras?
You know, I don't know why they decided to do that. All of the others are called, and I did stumble over that. I apologize. But all of the others are Carnival Sunshine, Carnival Sunrise, the Mardi Gras, maybe because it's just a new era, but maybe just because it was the Mardi Gras back in 1972 when we started the business. Maybe that's what it is. It's just they're sticking with the roots of where we started from. That's probably my best guess.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Gwen. Looks like our next question is going to be, do all ships offer an adults-only area?
Yes, we call it our adult-only Serenity area, 21 and older, and there is no charge, and it's just a really relaxing area for the adults just to get away.
So even though we would like an adults-only area, we also want to make sure that adults can ride the roller coaster.
Oh, yes. Like I said, these are all our the sports deck is fun for all ages. When I just recently sailed on the Horizon, I went on the ropes course, and in front of me were some young kids behind me, and then there were some dads and moms and stuff. So, and I'm not a spring chicken, I'll admit that. But it's the sports deck and the roller coaster and everything. It's for kids of all ages.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Do all of the ships in the casino feature a non-smoking area as well?
Let me think here. I know we allow smoking in the casino. I would think that there's got to be an area that is non-smoking. Up on the deck there are designated smoking areas because there's not smoking in the dining room, so there's only designated areas. So I do believe that there is a designated non-smoking area in the casino as well.
Thank you. Okay, so our next question, again, this may be a little bit difficult for you to answer, so no problem if you can't, but will Carnival ever consider two ports in Cuba as their competitors?
Oh, it's always a possibility. I'm not sure if all of you are aware, but Carnival Corp introduced Fathom. This was about 2 to 3 years ago, and Fathom sailed 1 week to the Dominican Republic, the other week to Cuba. So Carnival Corp was the first cruise line or company, I should say, with using Fathom to sail to Cuba. So I'm sad that Fathom really didn't last as long. I think the entire concept was before, just a little early. It was just a concept that was brilliant, but it was just a little too early before its time. But with that said, when we sailed to Cuba on Fathom, there were three ports of call. So my answer to that is I would have to guess that yes, we probably will expand to other ports, and I'm sure that there's some logistical things, port things. I'm not sure if it's the ship size or capacity, but I would venture to guess that if there are other lines sailing to different ports at Cuba, then we too probably will expand.
Thank you so much. That was definitely a great answer. Our next question, I do apologize, Gwen. I'm not sure as to which ship our advisor is specifically speaking of, but do you know why the Havana area is not going to be in the back of the ship as it is on the other ship?
Okay, well, the Havana area is it is located in the back aft part of the ship on the Carnival Vista. I don't know exactly where it's going to be located on the Mardi Gras. I would need to, well, I might as well. Let me see if I can take us. I'm still sharing my screen, correct?
Yeah, that's correct.
Okay. All right, I'm going to take us to GoCLcom real quickly, and we'll just take a look because honestly, I don't know. So again, these top tabs, here I am. I'm looking at the Mardi Gras because it's the Vista class that has the Havana area, like the pool area and the Havana staterooms. So what I'm going to do is take a look at the deck plan. So there are different types of deck plans. Since I'm here, I'll show you. Here's a printable deck plan. Here's fact sheet and ship features. But I'm going to do this because of the fact it's a layout of the ship, a flat layout. And once I determine where it's located, I'm enlarging it here. I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to see it. Sorry, I apologize if that's making you a little bit dizzy. Toledo. All right, and I am not pull forward. I'm not sure if that is the Havana deck 18 or not. But the cabins, I apologize. I don't have, oh, that would be in the back. Here we go, tides. We are introducing that back pool, the tides pool, on the Mardi Gras. We have that on the Vista class because it is very popular, but I don't know exactly where the Havana, let's go back. Let me just see if I can find additional information. Fact sheet, ship features and public areas. Let's see if it tells us where. Family Harbor. Oh, by the way, Family Harbor Lounge, that is also brand new on the Vista class and will continue on all of our new builds. It's very family oriented and very popular. So I'm just scrolling through to see what I can find about this. And as if there's another question as I'm scrolling, you're welcome to continue on. And then once, we answer that, then I'll be able to answer Havana. There we are.
Perfect.
Okay, Havana.
Do you have the name of the next LNG ship coming out in 2020?
2022. The 2020 is the Mardi Gras.
Yes, 2022.
Yeah, no worries. I don't know what that is. So I'm sure at some point, there's just been so many announcements and so many great new things happening with Carnival and all of the announcements. When they're ready, they'll tell us for sure. All right, so the Havana Lounge is located on Deck 8. The Havana Pool area is Deck 8. So let's see if I can take us back to the printable deck plan, and let's just take a look quickly on Deck 8 and see if we can figure this out. I apologize, I'm just not an expert. Oh, here we go. Let's see here. Grand Central. Okay, guys, Deck 8. Okay, there. Okay, see the pool in the back? That is definitely the Havana pool area. So I would guess that the Havana staterooms are on Deck 9. That's what I am guessing. It's not an absolute. More details, and I guess if we had the opportunity to study this further, but that's my best guess at this point.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
And do all of the ships offer an outdoor movie theater?
The fantasy class ships do not as yet, and they tried to put an outside theater, but based upon the way the ships were built previously, they were not able to do so. So what they end up doing is maybe showing movies in a lounge or something like that. But I do love the outdoor theaters, and I wish we could. It's just a logistical thing, the way the current ships are built, that they could not do it. And who knows, they could change that at any given time, with technology changing. But that's the answer as of this very moment. I'll put that little stipulation in.
Thank you. Looks like our next question is, which restaurants have service fees and are they all the same price? I know that this might be pretty expensive to go into, so is there a resource that we could direct them to?
Absolutely. Back to GoCCL. I'm going to take us here. And we do have a variety of different options. Okay, let's see here. I got to bring this back up. Here we are. Okay. All right. So here's GoCCL. And if you click on here, remember when I was showing you that area, this popular links, Knowledge Center. This is like an encyclopedia, an electronic encyclopedia. So let's see if I type in dining options, because some of our venues do have charges. Okay, what should I say? Dining room, specialty, here we go. Specialty restaurants. And I can tell you honestly, they are not overly priced. They're all optional. Let's see here. For example, again, steakhouse, and it's $38 per person. And again, it's optional. You do not have to do it, but it is just spectacular. We've got Gigi's Kitchen. And again, this is where you can find all of it. I won't go through all of this, but my husband and I just had dinner, and it's $15 per person, and what an incredible experience Gigi's Kitchen is. So these all offer different types of things, and it continues on. Cucina del Capitano, again, during the day, for example, Cucina del Capitano offers complimentary pastas. During the day in Gigi's Asian Kitchen, they offer what is that called? I'm forgetting the name of it, but anyways, it's complimentary. Gigi's and Cucina del Capitano is not on all of the ships. We've got Bonsai Teppanyaki, which, again, that's brand new on the Vista class. And I have to tell you, when I was on the Horizon, every time I walked by, that's kind of like the bonsai type of experience where they, cook right in front of you, and, everybody chooses what they want, and they use the knives and all of that type of thing. And they had it open for lunch and for dinner, and it was packed every single day. The chef's table, which is an exclusive dining experience, a must have or must try. But you can continue on and do your research. Some of them are a la carte, where you can, like bonsai sushi, maybe buy sushi $3 for, like a sampling of this, $2 or $5. It's a menu option. Each one is different. It's all provided here in GoCCL. And again, I'll just share with you where to find that in GoCCL. Okay, I don't know.
Thanks so much for going through this with us, Gwen.
No worries. I enjoy it. This is what our team does. If you are new to Carnival, if you haven't sold Carnival for a while and want to really begin filling your pipeline so that, you've got your clientele who really are well-traveled, and you want to start bringing in new ones to, once again, progress, take them through the travel progression over the years, Carnival's the perfect product to do that. That's in Knowledge Center. And go ahead. I'll let you continue if there's any other questions.
Okay, so it looks like we are down to our final 3 questions. Will Carnival sail to other ports on short trips like you do with the Bahamas?
It just depends. It's really just the logistics. That's one of the reasons why, like the Grand Bahama Island, we're going to create that our own private little island so that we have the opportunity to offer different things. Sometimes it's just not easy to get, on the shorter cruises, get from the departure port to an island and then back. It's just all logistics. But trust me, as if you look at our itineraries, we've got such a variety. We continue to really try to shake it up and make things different.
Thank you. Our next question is, how many rooms can be booked for a private group doing private events for a cruise on the Mardi Gras?
How many cabins? What I would recommend you do is go into GoCCL, and I'll take us back here, go into the bookings, and so then you can go right into the group booking. I think it's going to vary, and we need to go past 2020 on this one. Let's take a look here. Mardi Gras. Let's just do this, for example. I'm just going to quickly do this. It takes just a second so that we can see Mardi Gras. There it is right there. All right, so I am just going to search, narrowing it down. Okay, so we've got Europe and Transatlantic. It's closed for groups and sold out. So the Mardi Gras right now is it's really, really, really popular. They did have an exclusive opportunity for past guests and their travel agents, their travel advisors, to help them to book. So be on the lookout for more opportunities. The Mardi Gras is just going to continue, to open up more and allow for group space. And in the meantime, don't forget, we've got a lot of other great ships sailing for you and the opportunity to book groups.
And it looks like our very last question for today is going to be, we have an advisor who has some clients who own a business, and they would love to give their top workers a Carnival weekend getaway as a thank you for their hard work. How can this advisor go about helping them do so?
Well, we used to have something called preferred awards, and it really just, it worked, but it really didn't. So this, and if this person is asking if the travel advisor is actually an advisor that has it's the advisor saying that they've got a client who wants to give this. So what I would recommend is just saying to the company, just try to get an outline of what their budget is and that type of thing, and then helping that client work it out so that they can award their best performers within the parameters of their budget as well as the performers' ability to travel. If that all makes sense, I realize that's a lot, but there's a lot of flexibility, and your client, the travel advisor's client, can stay within budget because there are varying times of the years. As sailing's, the demand and that type of thing, the prices go up and down. So there's a lot of opportunity, and that's where I would recommend the travel advisor either reach out to their BDM or call 800-327-7276, just to ask some more questions, and they'll be directed to speak with the group department, to help, or, just to ask more questions.
And if anybody is looking for that phone number, I will make sure that that is included in your follow-up email that will be coming out this week. But that concludes today's questions. Thank you so much, Gwen, for such an informative webinar. Our advisors, I can speak on their behalf, were definitely very engaged and had some great questions about Carnival.
They certainly did. Thank you so much. You really had some awesome questions. And if you don't mind, Cara, what I'll do is I will forward to you two things. What part of what our the independent agent team does is we have a client questionnaire, and this is something that we put together, and I'll forward that to you. And 3 pages of questions. Even agents who have been in the business for a long time have really embraced it and like the information they've learned from it, as well as the business plan template. I will forward both of those over to you so that you can share that with the ASTA advisors as well.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Gwen. As we had mentioned at the beginning of this webinar, we do have a Carnival logo red and white canvas bag that is complete with a Starbucks gift card that we will be giving away. And today's lucky winner, who stayed with us through the whole entire presentation and logged on early, is going to be Miss Sandra McGuffrey. I'm so sorry, Sandra, if I am completely butchering your first and or your last name, but I will be in contact with you shortly. Again, I would love to thank you so much, Gwen, for the amazing webinar.
Thank
as well
you.
as to all of you who joined us today. This will conclude today's presentation, and we hope that everyone has an absolutely wonderful afternoon. All right, guys. Thank you, Gwen.
Thank you. Have a great day.
You as well.